I almost got kicked off the wrestling team. And Poway is known for their wrestling curriculum program. They're known in the nation.
Yeah.
Now even more so. They
Is
have
it you're saying for the wrestling or what?
The wrestling
their wrestling program
is known not only in the state of California but like in the nation, like nationwide.
Damn.
Nationwide.
Yeah, like inside. So they know they're up. They're known. They have like a top program. So back then I was on varsity. I was their 103 pounder. You don't skip practice unless you're on your deathbed. You don't skip practice at all.
Yeah.
I mean, the coach will, he'll drive to your home in his golf cart and knock on your door. Yeah. What's up?
Where's Steve?
But guess what I did? So shout out to my homie Rich Salo. Me and my
shout out Rich.
Yeah, I was a 103 pounder. He was a 112 pounder. We both skipped practice.
To do what?
So it was Rollins Band, Cypress Hill.
Oh fuck!
And the Beastie Boys.
I know this tour. I
remember this tour. Yeah, I couldn't miss it.
Oh, it was a whole tour?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
do you remember?
Yes.
It was a 90-something, 92.
I just read it. It's in the Beastie Boys book. They
Yeah. So, dude, we skipped wrestling. We got kicked off the team for that.
You got kicked off the team?
Worth it.
Was it worth it?
It was.
Worth it.
It was.
Come on. Dude. Had to be worth it.
It was. I mean, I just remember. Can I tell you like an image I have of Henry Rollins? Like you guys are more like,
That's like my.
I know. That's why I wanted to bring this up. I just remember because I wasn't familiar with the Rollins Band, but I remember before they went on stage, like we were kind of on the side of the amphitheater where you could kind of see the angle of in between the curtain and. Kind of see through there.
Yep.
And I remember
I already know where he's going.
I remember like looking through there like, oh, what's this guy doing? I knew something was happening, like he was warming up or something. And I remember he was like jumping up and down, like almost like getting pumped up.
Yep.
And I remember the image. I think he has like some kind of sun tattoo.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember he had his shirt off and I'm like, who's this buff dude? And he was getting amped, like he was jumping. And I'm like, and he obviously they killed it. But I just remember that image like, oh, this like, oh, that's Henry,
Yeah.
But then, but another thing, so that's a memory I have and a visual that I have in my head. Like,
he would. That's how that was his thing of like the way he would warm up. He'd jump around, bounce around, and like.
So I'm not lying. Like, no, that's what I
he's
saw.
Got it's like he's getting that intensity.
So it's a ritual or something.
Yeah.
And so that kind of like stands out in my head. And then another memory is when the Beastie Boys took the stage. I think Ad Rock got on the mic and he goes, "Don't mind us, we're on mushrooms."
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I've always kind of tripped out that how are these guys performing on mushrooms?
Lesser known characters